Good morning, Puan Siti. I am Nurussyahamah, so I will be the dietitian attending you today. So how can I help you, yeah?
Thank you, Mrs. Shama, for seeing me. I experience increased fatigue, frequent urination, and excessive thirst. I am actually been identified by my doctor, and he has been diagnosed me with hypertension and diabetes. He says that I should see a dietitian to help me to control my diabetes and hypertension. This is the letter from him.
Alright. Okay, Puan Siti. Alright. So, yep, the doctor has referred you to me for management of your blood glucose and also blood pressure. So, there are a few things we are going to do today. So, I will find out what you usually eat in a day, and we will see how it goes, alright? Okay, so I need to go through your diet recalls first, and this session will take about 15 minutes. And we will make a list of what you have eaten in the past week, so it may help you to remember what you were eating at home and also at your working place. Alright?
Alright.
So what can you tell me what you eat in the past week?
Normally, for breakfast, I eat nasi goreng kampung with fried chicken. Also with a cup of kopi o with a little bit sugar.
Alright. So how much rice that you eat?
Around 2 scoop and a half. And on my way to my office, I stopped by and bought some kuih traditional such as kuih Taqiah 3 pieces, kuih cara 3 pieces, and kuih pulut bakar 3 pieces.
Alright. So for nasi goreng, how much? 2 scoops and a half, right? Do you take a flat scoop or heap? Heap. Alright. Okay. So what did you get for your lunch?
For lunch, I usually eat at the cafe nearby my office. It is famous with various types of lauk bercampur. I usually take rice with chicken dishes such as ayam masak kicap, ayam masak kari, and only sometimes I will take fish with like ikan singgang together with sambal belacan every time I eat at that.
Okay, so for rice, how much?
For rice, usually 3 scoops.
And the chicken or fish?
The dishes I usually take 1 piece.
Alright, so the rice is still heap or flat?
Heap also.
So 3 scoops, 3 heap scoops of your rice, okay? So what about sambal belacan? How many spoons?
Around 2 tablespoons. I love spicy.
So tablespoon. So which size? This size or this size? This size, alright. Okay. So did you take any vegetables or fruit for your lunch?
Yes, I did take ulam, but no fruits.
Alright, noted that. So your drink?
For drink, I love green tea cincau at the cafe because it is unique. I usually take a glass of it.
Alright, so which size of glass did you take for your green tea?
I assume this size.
Alright, this size. Okay. So what about your lunch during weekend?
Lunch during weekend is the same as weekdays because I usually cook lauk campur also at home, and my portion is still the same.
Alright, okay. So what about your evening tea? Do you have any?
For evening tea, sometimes I do and sometimes I'm not. It depends on my mood. If I want to eat, I usually stop by at the stall nearby my house and I bought laksa, penang or bakso or something like that.
Alright.
And if I'm too tired, I will usually direct go to my house and just grab 1 to 2 slices of white bread.
Alright, so that's interesting. How much usually those laksa or bakso?
Usually it's like a small bowl of them and not too much. Since the portion is like fixed with a price of 3 ringgit.
Alright, so which size of bowl that you mean? This one, and this one, and this one?
I assume this size.
Alright, this size. Okay. So what do you have for your dinner then?
For dinner, I usually didn't take rice anymore. It's either I cook mee goreng or char kway teow on my own, or I ordered on the Food Panda because I'm too tired. For a drink, I just drink instant orange juice, a glass like before.
Okay, so in a week, how many times did you order your food at Food Panda?
For over 7 days, maybe like 4 days.
4 days.
I ordered. So I just realized that most of my dinners came from the outside.
Yes, that's good if you realize that. So if you fry noodles or char kway teow, how many spoons usually you put sauces and its types?
I don't really remember, but I think it's around 5 tablespoons for each type of sauce. Because I think the more I put the sauce, the more delicious.
Alright, so the size of the tablespoon, still this one. Yes, okay. So usually if you ordered for the whole family or only for yourself?
Not really. I usually order 3 packs. 1 pack for me, 1 pack for my husband, and 1 pack for my kids. Since
Alright.
they not eat so much, and they share.
Okay, so any more food or drink that you take in a day? Any supper or what?
I think no more, but before sleep at 1, I usually take my herbal supplements because I'm so worried about my blood pressure and my blood sugar.
Alright, so how can you take this at first? Or I mean, what triggers you to try these herbal supplements to improve your BG, blood glucose, and also blood pressure, as you mentioned?
I googled about ways to improve them, and then I searched and I bought them at the Shopee since it's way more cheaper.
Alright, okay, that's noted. So can you confirm your diet recall here?
I think yes. I think that's correct.
Alright, so what do you think about your physical activity? Do you need some sorts of exercise?
I'm so sorry, I was not, because my work time is until the late evening, and I think I don't really have the time to do that.
Alright, it's okay. So what about weekend?
The weekend, I just do the house chores for half day and then I rest. I think I just get the sweat from doing the house chores, and only for sometimes I run on the treadmill for maybe like less than 30 minutes.
Alright, that's good. At least you did some, alright? So, about your diet recall, what do you think about them?
After I share with you, I think I eat a lot. There are few times I eat in a day.
Alright, that's correct. You eat a lot, but there are no wrong in eating for a few times actually. It's just that you need to control your portion every time you eat, okay? So, do you know what the carbohydrate sources are?
No.
Alright, so the carbohydrate sources is like rice, starch, bread, sugar. Those are all carbohydrate sources, okay? Do you know that if they are taken more than needed or excessive, it can raise our blood sugar really fast?
Oh, really? I never know that. I think only sugar can do that.
Oh, that's okay. Actually, sugar also can, but these other carbohydrate sources, which I mentioned before, also can raise our blood sugar so fast if we take it excessively. One more thing, sugar does not only come from the pure sugar that we put in our drink, correct? It also can come from the hidden sugar in any beverages, instant beverages, and also from your Kuih traditional, okay?
Oh no, I really love Kuih tradition because I was born at village and I grew up with this sort of Kuih.
I don't understand that, but It's okay. It doesn't mean that you have to stop eating all these types of food, alright? But you just need to control your portion a bit, okay?
Oh, I see. What can I do about it?
So to control your blood sugar level, okay, please try to reduce your carbohydrate portion first. So how? Every time you eat rice, which is nasi goreng or white rice, just try to only eat two flat scoops, flat, okay, not heap, two flat scoops instead of 3 scoops, or also 3 heap scoops. Okay, so same goes to the noodles. Just take 2 or 3 bowl per meal. Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Besides, you may replace all your sweet beverages with only plain water. If you crave to eat or drink sweetened beverages or drink, just eat a glass of it per day, but remember, only for sometimes. Okay. So if you don't control your sugar intake, Puan Siti, the sugar will accumulate in your blood, and you are more risky to get rid of heart disease and also stroke.
Oh, I see. Will do, but what about kuih?
For kuih, you may only eat 1 piece per day, only during your morning or evening tea. But try to create this habit first, and we will try to see either your blood sugar reduce or not. Okay?
Okay, understood. I will try.
That's good. So one more thing, if you want to try to alternate kuih, or you want to go for some healthy choices of bread, you can try to eat whole grain bread instead of white bread.
Oh really? What does it healthy?
It's healthier because grain and fiber helps to control our blood sugar by lowering the spike of our sugar in blood. Okay?
Oh, I see.
So that's why Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia suggests us to eat 5 servings of fiber per day. Okay, that comes from vegetables or fruits. That's the healthiest choice. It has many benefits lah, not only for our blood glucose.
Oh, no wonder it's in the food pyramid. Alright, that's a good info. I will try incorporate them in my day.
Alright, so you notice about the food pyramid. That's good. So about your blood pressure, there are some tips to control it. Right? You may avoid this type of foods that contains high sodium, such as anchovies and belacan. Anchovies in your nasi goreng kampung that you usually eat, and also belacan in your sambal belacan that you love. Okay?
I see. I never know about that.
Okay, that's okay. Same goes to your dinner. You said that you frequently order food from Food Panda, or if you cook, you fry mee goreng and also char kway teow. So you may reduce the usage of sauces in your cooking, such as kicap masin, kicap manis, sauce chili, sauce tomato, sauce tiram. Okay, because these sauces has very high sodium. Right? But I suggest you to try to change your method of cooking for your dinner.
What does it mean?
Instead of having food such as you mentioned, like goreng or whatnot, try to change to eat some food like mee soup or mee tom yum or mee rebus, something that you have to boil, not fry. Because with this, you can avoid the usage of sauces, so like I mentioned before. Okay, instead, any flavor of your food can come from natural ingredients such as coriander leaf, chili, black pepper, and also parsley. Okay.
Oh, I see. That sounds good. I should try it later.
Alright. So, and if you order fruit from outside for any dish, you can request, okay, to try exclude MSG or reduce sodium.
Oh, is that possible? How do
Yes.
I do that?
Yes, it is possible. So let me show you how. Okay. Okay. So if you eat for Food Panda, so let's see. You try to take your menu, and then here is the button of add special instruction. So you can see. Try to write here no MSG or reduce sodium. Okay. Then you can add to cart. Then.
Oh, okay.
Right? Clear?
Oh, clear. Okay, not I didn't notice that part.
It's okay. We learn. Okay. By the way, you complain of having excessive thirst, and it's related with your hypertension actually. So I recommend you to have your snacking time with fruits as besides of fulfilling our needs per day of having vegetables and fruits, because it helps you to reduce your thirst besides of only eating plain water. But if you want to take fruit, please just take only 2 to 3 servings per day. Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay, I will try. But how much is one serving actually?
Okay, so the servings of fruit here. So if apple, for apple 1 medium of apple, and for orange 1 medium of size, and for the papaya, for example, this 1 slice of this size for 1 serving every time you eat it. Okay. Alright.
Okay, I understand.
Okay, so about your herbal supplement, it's suggested for you to stop for a while, okay, and check with your doctor either the herbs is safe or not. Even though it sounds herbs, but we'll never know if there are any side effect of it. Okay.
Oh, okay. Noted that.
So that's good. How do you feel now?
I'm glad. I'm sort of glad that I got a lot of information from you, and I can see some of my mistake in managing my food intake. Before this, I think eating doesn't really bother my health unless I eat fast food. So you might think common food is okay to eat as much as you want, such as rice and all, but it's not. It should follow the right portion.
Yes, you are correct. We are not prohibited to eat actually. Perhaps we can eat anything we want, but with limitations and right or proper portions.
Yes, I do understand now.
Alright, so that's very good. So do you have anything to ask or to share?
I think there's no more. I think that's all.
Alright, so from scale of 0 to 10, of 10 very ready to change and 0 not ready at all to change. So where do you think you are?
I think I am an 8.
8?
I really do feel excited about this plan.
Alright, that's very good. So I hope you can comply within the given advices and suggestions, and then we will try to see in this 1 month time if there are any changes of your blood sugar and also blood pressure. Inshallah. Okay.
Inshallah, it's okay. Thank you so much, Mrs. Salma, for the advice.
Thank you also for giving your time, spending your time here. Assalamualaikum.
Bye.